A few years ago, most people wouldn't have taken Chinese cars seriously. The common perception was that they were cheap copies of Japanese or European models, with questionable quality and little to offer beyond a low sticker price. But the numbers today tell a very different story. In 2024, BYD sold a staggering 4.27 million vehicles worldwide, including 1.76 million fully electric cars, a figure that put it ahead of Tesla in global EV sales. Overseas sales for BYD also jumped 72% to about 420,000 units, showing just how quickly the brand is moving beyond China's borders. Geely wasn't far behind, shifting 2.18 million cars in the same year, while Chery exported more than 1.1 million vehicles, cementing its place as one of the most recognized Chinese names abroad. Even in Europe, a market long dominated by German, Japanese, and Korean brands, Chinese automakers doubled their market share in the first half of 2025 to over 5%, with BYD alone registering more than 70,000 vehicles in just 6 months. In the UK, BYD even outsold Tesla in April, and across Europe, its sales quadrupled in July compared to the year before. Numbers like these don't just happen by chance. They show a massive shift in how buyers are seeing Chinese cars. So what explains this surge? For many, the biggest reason is price. Around the world, car prices have climbed sharply, and Chinese brands have figured out how to offer much more affordable options without cutting corners. The BYD Dolphin, for example, is a compact electric hatchback that sells for about $31,000 in Europe and closer to $29,000 in Australia. That's several thousand less than a Nissan Leaf and nearly $5,000 cheaper than a Hyundai Kona electric. The same logic applies to SUVs like the Haval H6, priced between $28,000 and $32,000, while a Toyota RAV4 or Hyundai Tucson often starts at $33,000 to $35,000. Families looking to stretch their budgets are realizing they can get nearly the same size and features for thousands less. But affordability isn't the only thing drawing buyers in. Chinese automakers have leaned heavily into technology, offering features that used to be reserved for higher-end models. Large touchscreens, digital displays, wireless charging, panoramic sunroofs, and advanced driver assist systems are standard in cars like the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro or Geely Coolray, which sell for significantly less than their Japanese or European competitors. When it comes to EVs, the tech advantage is even more striking. The BYD Seal, a sleek electric sedan, starts at about $37,000 in Europe, while a Tesla Model 3 comes in closer to $42,000. That's essentially Tesla-level innovation without Tesla-level pricing. Quality and reliability, once the Achilles heel of Chinese cars, have also seen dramatic improvement. Chery, for instance, has built up a strong reputation in the Middle East and South America for durability, with its Tiggo 8 Pro starting at around $27,000. The Haval H6 has become one of the best-selling SUVs in Australia, praised for comfort and practicality that stands up well against Hyundai and Kia. Buyers who might once have worried about breakdowns are finding that these cars are holding up better than expected. Another reason for the surge is design. Chinese automakers have hired top talent from Europe, and their cars now look modern and sophisticated rather than bland. The BYD Seal is as stylish as any European fastback, while the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro carries a bold, premium front end. Even budget-friendly cars like the Geely Coolray, priced around $20,000 in Asia, are winning younger buyers with their sporty looks and vibrant interiors. Buying a Chinese car no longer feels like settling. It feels like getting something stylish and new. Safety is another area where Chinese brands have caught up. Many of their newer models are earning high marks in international crash tests. The BYD Atto 3, which costs around $37,000 in Europe, achieved a 5-star rating from Euro NCAP, placing it alongside stalwarts like Toyota and Volkswagen. Standard features now often include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and multiple airbags. Buyers who once dismissed Chinese cars as unsafe are seeing proof that they meet the same standards as global competitors. The biggest game changer, though, has been electric cars. China has poured resources into EV development, making it the world leader in affordable electric mobility. Models like the BYD Dolphin and the Aura Good Cat, sold in Thailand for about $21,000, are opening doors to buyers who thought EVs were out of reach. Compare that to a base Tesla Model Y at $44,000, and the appeal becomes obvious. This is part of the reason why BYD has overtaken Tesla as the largest EV maker worldwide. For many families, these cars are making the dream of owning an electric car a reality without draining their savings. When you line them up against Japanese and Korean rivals, the value proposition gets even clearer. A Toyota RAV4 hybrid starts at about $35,000 in the US, while a well-equipped Haval H6 comes in closer to $30,000. Hyundai's Kona electric sells for around $37,000, but the BYD Dolphin offers similar range for thousands less. Toyota and Honda still have unmatched reputations for long-term reliability and resale value, but for many buyers, especially younger ones, tech, affordability, and style are now higher on the priority list. Word of mouth has been the final piece of the puzzle. The first wave of buyers who took a chance on BYD, Haval, or Chery often came away impressed, and their positive experiences spread quickly. That kind of trust is invaluable, and it's helping to normalize the decision to buy Chinese. Dealerships are expanding, warranty coverage is improving, and the stigma of buying cheap is disappearing. What's happening now is not a passing trend, but a shift in the global automotive landscape. The sales numbers at the start prove it. Millions of people around the world are no longer just considering Chinese cars, they're buying them in record numbers. With affordability, style, safety, and technology all stacked in their favor, these brands are becoming mainstream. For buyers facing high prices and rapid changes in automotive technology, Chinese automakers are offering an option that feels both practical and exciting. And for many, that's more than enough reason to take a serious look and decide, why not? If you found the video useful, be sure to hit the like button to support us. And here is another video that you'd like.